If you're a supporter of the Democratic establishment, first of all, what's wrong with you? But second of all, I'm going to show you why you shouldn't be. Just one example that is so clear and obvious about just how out of touch the Democratic establishment is with the vast majority of people. So in this case, I'll be talking about the DCCC. So the DCCC is the official campaign arm of House Democrats. They help with recruiting, raising money, and organizing. Now, this is what the DCCC advised candidates to do in the wake of the shooting in Florida. So this from HuffPost. DCCC advised candidates not to discuss gun control policy right after Vegas shooting. The morning after the October 1st mass shooting in Las Vegas, a member of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee's press staff warned House candidates and their staffs not to politicize the shooting that day. Politicization, according to the DCCC official, included talking about gun violence prevention policy. Quote, "You and your candidate will be understandably outraged and upset, as will your community. However, do not politicize it today," DCCC Regional Press Secretary Evan Lukoski wrote to candidates in the Northeast. "There will be time for politics and policy discussion, but any message today should be on offering thoughts and prayers for victims and their families, and thanking first responders who saved lives." So often when I make a video criticizing the Democratic Party, I'll have a bunch of people in my comments saying, "Oh, they're paid to be stupid. They're paid to purposely work against progressives and da-da." Yeah, I agree with that. Big donors obviously have a massive impact on Democrats and how they campaign and how they vote in Congress. But there's also another part of this. The Democratic Party and the establishment is just plain stupid. This is proof of that. Here is an issue, gun control, that the Democratic Party is massively in favor of. They do believe in gun control legislation, some proper gun reforms to limit the amount of mass shootings that currently happen in the US. But even with that, they don't have the awareness or obvious working strategy of actually fighting for gun control legislation in the wake of a mass shooting. Despite the fact that in a recent CNN poll, 7 in 10 favor tighter gun laws in the wake of the Parkland shooting. So support for stricter gun laws has spiked to the highest level since 1993, and almost 2/3 say government and society can't take action to prevent future mass shootings, according to a new CNN poll conducted by SSRS. Overall, 70% now say they back stricter gun laws. Just 27% oppose stricter gun laws. Overall support for stricter laws include a majority of those who live in gun-owning households, 57%, as well as majorities across gender, race, and age categories. Nearly all Democrats, 93%, back stricter gun laws, as do a majority of independents, 64%, and a plurality of Republicans, 49% versus 46% who oppose them. So this is how stupid the Democratic establishment is. Despite having 93% of Democrats, 64% of independents, a majority of gun-owning households, and 70% of people overall supporting proper gun reforms, the DCCC advises their candidates or their politicians to not actually push for gun reforms in the wake of a mass shooting. This is why the Republican Party has been so successful at pushing back against Democrats. Because despite the GOP having no real solutions, what they do is they fight. The Republican Party fights. Democrats lay down and take it. There is no issue that the Republican Party won't fight for in the wake of whatever news. It doesn't matter. They will politicize every opportunity they can to push whatever legislation they want pushed through. They pushed a tax plan through that the vast majority of people did not support. The Democratic Party would never do that. And I'm not saying that they should do that, but the point is, there is no fight in the Democratic Party. They are weak. So they are not just paid to lose. They are just completely stupid. So let's break it down even further. 87% of people back gun laws to prevent convicted felons and those with mental health problems from owning guns. 71% of people support preventing people under the age of 21 from buying any type of gun. 63% of people support a ban on the sale and possession of high-capacity or extended magazines. 57% of people back a ban on the manufacture, sale, and possession of rifles capable of semi-automatic fire, such as the AR-15. These numbers are all on the side of the Democratic Party. These numbers are all much higher, in most cases more than double the support that the GOP tax plan had. But they are not fighting hard enough on these issues and not fighting in the wake of a shooting when emotions are highest and people are most aware of the issue with the lack of gun reform legislation. So, thank God there is a segment or a potential future segment of the Democratic Party that is trying to fight back against this. So, the Justice Democrats, which are pushing to elect actual progressives that aren't bought off by big money or corporations, they put out this statement. It's becoming evident that the DCCC and the billionaire donors and revolving door consultants that make up the Democratic Party's establishment believe Democrats can only take back Congress running on a watered-down message. The establishment of the Democratic Party needs to get out of the way of the rising tide of movements that could sweep them into the majority. Across the country, we're seeing grassroots activists come out in unprecedented numbers to demand healthcare as a right, to stop the Trump agenda of division and greed, and to ban assault weapons. It's a slap in the face of this grassroots movement that the DCCC only wants to offer thoughts and prayers as a solution to an epidemic that has stolen so many lives. So while the establishment Democrats, like the DCCC, only want to lay down and not actually fight on these issues, thank God for the Justice Democrats, who are actually out there. They are not bought by large corporations or big donors. They are running on issues that they actually care about and want to fight for, and actually represent the people, the voters, and not just represent big money. And again, it's not even about just the big money. It's about electing people who will actually fight on these issues. So if you want to actually make changes, look into Justice Democrats and see if anybody in your state is running as one or in your district. Because electing these people to Congress is what will actually bring about some real change. Hey, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button below and consider throwing me a few bucks on Patreon at patreon.com/therationalnational or therationalnational.com/join.